almost every experienced Muay Thai fighter has a midsection that looks like it was carved from stone. Watch a Muay Thai fight and you'll see something that doesn't seem normal. Fighters absorb body kicks that would drop most people. They eat knees to the midsection and keep moving forward. They throw hundreds of strikes without their posture breaking down. So how do they build such a powerful core capable of all this? The first reason starts with something they do every single day that is different to most other combat sports, and that is throwing an insane number of kicks. Now, punching and kicking both place demands on the core and require rotation. That's nothing new, but kicking takes things to another level. When throwing a punch, both feet usually remain connected to the ground as the hips and torso rotate to transfer force into the target. A kick is completely different. Not only are you balancing on one leg, but you're also accelerating a limb that's roughly 3 times heavier than your arm. Your obliques have to much more aggressively rotate the torso, stabilize the spine, keep your body balanced, and control the momentum of that heavier limb as it swings through space. Then, as soon as the kick lands, those same muscles have to work more to stop your body from over-rotating and pull you back into position before the next strike. Kicking places such an enormous workload on the obliques. They're producing rotation, resisting rotation, maintaining balance, and controlling a much heavier limb all within a fraction of a second. Muay Thai fighters throw hundreds of these kicks a day, and over years of training, those constant rotational demands help build thick obliques and an incredibly powerful trunk. But explosive rotation is only one side of core development. Some of the strongest cores in Muay Thai are built when the strike completely stops. If kicking develops explosive rotational strength, then clinching develops stability. Clinching is one of the most physically demanding parts of Muay Thai. Two fighters are constantly fighting for position, pulling, twisting, pushing, breaking posture, defending posture, trying to create openings for knees. Throughout all of this, the core never gets a break. The abs are bracing, the obliques are resisting rotation, the lower back is working to keep the spine upright, the hips and trunk are constantly producing and resisting force. In Thailand, fighters usually spend an hour of clinching 5 to 6 times a week, and anyone who has clinched knows how incredibly tiring it can be because you can go close to 100% in the clinch. That's one reason why elite clinch fighters often develop such powerful midsections. Their core isn't simply generating force, it's learning how to resist the maximum force being applied by the other person in the clinch. And that's important because one of the most devastating strikes in Muay Thai is delivered from the clinch itself, and that's the knee. The knee is a powerful weapon for attacking the body.
You can see Charlie caught it on the elbows. That's just how much power that he had behind it.
But it's also a powerful exercise for developing the core. A strong knee isn't just leg movement. The fighter drives through the floor, extends the hips, and contracts the trunk to transfer force into the target. At the same time, they must maintain balance on one leg while generating power with the other. And what's even harder is doing this in the clinch whilst the other person is fighting for position. The abs and hip flexors work together to bring the knee upward. The torso braces to prevent energy leaking away. And when hundreds of knees are performed on the bag, pads, or in the clinch, the workload quickly adds up. This is one reason fighters who spend years developing strong knees often have incredibly well-developed abs. The movement repeatedly trains the front of the core to contract forcefully under fatigue. But while kicking, clinching, and knees help build the core, there is another reason Muay Thai fighters become known for their powerful midsection. They're constantly preparing it to absorb punishment. Now, in all combat sports, the body takes a lot of hits, but the difference in Muay Thai is that the body gets hit a lot by kicks and knees, very powerful strikes. During training, fighters are regularly exposed to impacts that most people never experience. Over time, the muscles of the torso become better at bracing. The timing of those contractions improves. The body becomes more efficient at preparing for incoming force. This matters because a body kick can generate enormous power. When a trained fighter rotates their hips into a kick, that force travels through the shin and into the opponent's ribs, arms, or stomach. Without a strong core, it becomes much harder to maintain posture and recover quickly after impact. This doesn't mean fighters become immune to body shots, but years of conditioning, bracing, and strengthening the core allows them to absorb such high impacts. And one of the tools helping them to do that is something many viewers won't even notice during a fight, but they definitely hear it when they're training, and that's their breathing. Listen closely when a Muay Thai fighter is training, and you'll hear a sharp exhale or noise they make with almost every strike. That exhale or noise helps the fighter to brace the trunk with every strike. The abs tighten, the torso becomes stable, force transfers more efficiently from the ground into the strike. The same principle applies when absorbing impact. In a fight, not every strike lands, and even when they do, you potentially open yourself up to get hit as well. Experienced fighters instinctively exhale and brace during exchanges in a fight to also absorb the impact of a potential incoming strike. Over years of training, this becomes automatic. Thousands upon thousands of repetitions teach the body exactly when to create tension. The result is a fighter who can generate more power, maintain better posture, and absorb strikes more effectively. But despite all the kicking, clinching, knees, and conditioning during training, most fighters still finish their training session with something much more traditional, and that's the dedicated ab work. Walk into any Muay Thai gym and you'll often find fighters finishing sessions with ab exercises. Sit-ups, leg raises, twists, partner drills, medicine ball work. Sometimes it's 100 repetitions, sometimes it's several hundred. The goal isn't to build a beach body, it's to build endurance and durability. After all, the core needs to keep working even when the rest of the body is exhausted. These exercises help strengthen the muscles directly, but they're really the final layer rather than the foundation. The foundation was already built through years of striking, clinching, balancing, rotating, and absorbing force. The ab routine simply reinforces what the sport has already developed. So the next time you're training Muay Thai, remember that every kick, every clinch exchange, and every knee is doing far more than just improving your technique.